Hello dear programmers, how are you doing today? Welcome to the video series on A Moment with NumPy, and in this particular video we are going to look into slicing of n-dimension arrays. So first we will start with slicing of single dimension arrays, then we will move into 2 and 3 dimension array. So as a prerequisite I have included NumPy as NP, and let me create a single dimension array first. So I am using the np array function NumPy array, and I'm creating a 1 2 3 4 5 single dimension array with 5 elements. If I just go ahead and print, it's array of 5 elements. Now slicing is a way of extracting some information from the array, which means I can say that I want this particular information, and from this to this information. One way of doing it is via using index. I'll say ARR 0 is 1 or ARR 4 is 5. But if we want more than one, this is where slicing helps us. So first thing first about slicing is that we need to understand a special syntax of colon. Colon inside this particular subscript, it means all. This is equivalent to just saying ARR. Okay, it means all the elements I want which are available in this particular single dimension array. On the left and right of this particular colon, I can specify index, for example 0 to 4. Now the thing which we need to remember over here is that this is inclusive exclusive, which means that 0 is included but 4 is not included. So in this particular case it will include 0 to 4 excluding 4, which means it will say 0, 1, 2 and 3 but not 5. So if I go ahead and print it, you can see that 0th index, first, second and third index are printed. Okay, so if I say 0 to 5, then it will be printed. Okay, so that's the way we slice a row. And left could be 3, let's say 3 to 5, which means include index 3 but don't include 5. Include index 3 and 4, which is 4 and 5 over here. So that's the way we specify our index on the left and right side of the colon, which left means start from and right means end to excluding that. It's possible to exclude one part of it. For example, if I say just 2 colon nothing, this means that start from index 2 till the end of this particular array. So it will start from index 2 0 1 2, which is number 3, till the end of it. Similarly, I can miss something in left and say 4 over here. This means that start from 0 till 4, which is excluding 4. So it's a 0 1 2 and 3. So this is the way we do the slicing of arrays. Now one very important aspect of it and one very important functionality. In my last video you have seen that I have used fill function to fill some number with all the elements of the array. Okay, so if I now print array, everything will be 10. Now same thing you can do with the slicing operator also. So for example, if I just say this means all the elements. Now it's showing 10 because I need to re-execute this cell. Okay, and if I go ahead here and say ARR everything is equal to, let's say 20, in this particular case everything will be changed to 20. Okay, as of now there is no difference between this and fill. The difference comes into picture when you want to do mathematical operations. For example, I can say plus equal to 20, so everything will be added with 20. So again I have to execute this cell, so everything will be added with 20. So that's the way we access every element of the array. Now it's possible to do the same for limited amounts of element. For example, element number 1 to 4. I want index number 1 to third index to be changed with 20. So let me see. You can see that index number 1, 2, 3 had changed to 20 because this is excluded. This is included. So we can selectively change the elements using this slicing aspect of it. Okay, now we have seen single dimension array. Now let's go and see how it works in double dimension arrays. So for double dimension array, let me create an array with a double dimension. So if I just say ARR, I have 2D array. Now how the slicing work? Again, as the number of dimension increase, you increase a comma separated thing. So if I say colon, comma, colon, this becomes row and this becomes the column. And this particular lines means everything which means all rows and all columns. Now these things can be treated individually as single dimension, and all the rules whichever we have discussed earlier will work. For example, I want all rows but only 0 and first column, not the second column. So again, this is excluded and this is included. So if I go ahead and execute, you can see that all the rows are there, 1, 2, 3 rows are there, but only 0th and first column is displayed. And now let's say I want to display only the third column, but nothing else. I can give the index directly. In this particular case, only the third column is displayed, all the row 3, 6, 9. Remember, it is returned as a list. So again, colon means everything, okay? And if I just want to display first column, I'll say comma first. It will display the first column. Now if I give 1 over here and nothing over here, the meaning reverse, which means I need first row but all the columns. So you can see 0th row, first row, all the column, which is 4, 5, 6. So and now let's change it to first row, first column, one element. Now it's coming into picture. Okay, so this is the way we do slicing in case of multi-dimensional arrays. Now there is one more special syntax, it's called triple dot. So instead of double colon comma double colon, if I just say triple dot, this also means the same thing. This also means all rows and all columns. In here I cannot do comma separated triple dot again, but because triple dot is meant for only one aspect, rows or column. So let's say for example, again I want all the rows but only 0th and first column. This is it. In here I can say that okay, I want only 0th and first row but all the column. This is it. Okay, so that's the way we do slicing in two-dimensional arrays. Same thing is applicable for three-dimensional array. What we have to do is that number of dimension will have to just increase the comma separated items, which means all the three dimension will be displayed in this particular case. To have a specific dimensional related settings, you can change one of it. So that's the way we do slicing in n-dimensional arrays. I hope I was able to explain this properly. If you have any questions or queries, please let me know in the comment section. And please take a moment to like, subscribe and share. Thanks a lot guys. Thanks for watching. Thank you very much.